Hello. I just want to basically give a message to my audience. Um, a lot of you guys think I am so brave, so courageous. And that is true, okay? Because courage and bravery doesn't necessarily mean you're all tough. Basically, courage and bravery, what it means is that you still continue your mission or your activity, or you stand up for your cause or belief in the face of fear and extreme opposition. I will tell you, by coming out here and doing my channel, I have faced opposition from well-meaning friends, loved ones, people who are concerned about me being judged, and whatever. I've had hate mail given to me. I've had people on the streets say nasty things to me when I talk about my condition. But you know what? I'm not gonna stop. The more people who antagonize me and persecute me, the more I am going to do what I have to do to bring awareness to this condition. Because what that shows is that there's still so much ignorance in the world, and that basically my job is far from complete. I'll tell you an experience that happened to me recently when I was traveling for business. What happened was I stayed at 2 different hotels, and I was treated the same at both hotels, which was kind of nasty. The first hotel I stayed at, to spare these businesses, I'll leave their names out. The housekeeper would take out my garbage and clean all of the rest of the room, but would refuse to take out the bag of diapers. Now, when I would use the diapers, I'd bag them up into a bag out of consideration, because that's the right thing to do, and tie the bag up before leaving for work in the mornings. Housekeepers would come in, take out the trash, and, well, they were supposed to take out the bag. I came back a few times to find the bag still there. What did I do? I just threw it in the hallway and said, okay, whatever, come get it. Finally, I snapped and I complained, and I told them, I said, I feel like I'm being targeted because of my disability, because incontinence is a form of a disability in my opinion. It's a health condition, whatever. And I was displeased. Now, the second hotel, it happened again. And this one was real intense. My boyfriend happened to be with me on my business travels. And, well, the same thing was happening. Like 3 days in a row, I found my diapers still not taken out with the trash. And finally, me and my boyfriend went to go complain. And the housekeeping manager, the manager of the housekeeping staff, was really nice. He gave me a free breakfast. Both of us, actually. And he said he would talk to his staff and explain to them about being sensitive to people's medical needs and what have you. Well, unfortunately, that kind of backfired, because my boyfriend was at the hotel and I was at work. And when the housekeeping staff came to come clean, the housekeeper blurted out really loud in the hallway for all of the world to hear, "So, my coworkers are talking about the fact that you guys wear diapers." Now, personally for me, I don't care. It's like, whatever, say what you want to say. But if that were any other incontinence sufferer, it'd probably be suicidal. A lot of people are still mortified about people knowing about their condition because of society shaming us all the time and the stigma that's attached to it. So most people wouldn't have been able to deal with that. And that was totally unacceptable and unprofessional. My boyfriend did stand up for me, though. He was like, "Yeah, and your point?" And he was like, "Yeah, my girlfriend does. What does it matter to you? Take out the trash." He stood up for me, the good old man that he is. And he told me about it when I came back, and I was peeved. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And so I went to the housekeeping manager again, and we explained the situation. We brought him up to the room. We showed him that the diapers weren't there. They did take them out one day after we made the complaint, but like the second day, they didn't. They left them there again. It was just not stopping. It was intensifying, saying things in the hallway, blurting my business out, and still leaving the trash up there. So we took the housekeeping manager up there. He saw the diapers. He took a picture of it with his phone, and we got a nice credit off of our stay. We got some cash back. And he basically said it was unexcusable about their conduct. And so, yeah, totally unexcusable. And so there you have it. I'm sure a lot of you guys have faced persecution, humiliation. Feel free to leave it in the comments what kind of situations you've encountered just because you've had your condition. I would be interested in hearing about it. You know, people who are brave enough to speak up about it. And if you don't want to comment, you can send me a message, whatever. I'm always reading my private messages as well, because I understand, like, some people just don't want to come forward. It's hard to, you know? It took me years to feel comfortable to do this, and there are days I'm still afraid. I'm not going to lie. There are still people that I'm afraid of finding out. Oh my God, what would they think? And you'd probably think, like, coming from an advocate, that wouldn't be so. But you know what? I'm human, and we're still fighting this battle of shame. So, basically, there you have it. In the face of fear, I'm going to do my mission, and I'm not going to give up. And I would encourage you guys to stand tall and stand strong. And for those of you who are mortified, I just hope one day that you guys find the courage to love yourself and stand up. And society doesn't make it easy, I understand. It's just not an easy thing to live with. But, it's you guys who motivates me, you know? All of you who are out there supporting me, commenting, encouraging me, sending me messages. And it's those I've helped, you know? I helped a young teenager from committing suicide. He wrote to me one night and said he was being extremely bullied in school. Other guys would find him in the hallways and pull down his pants and expose his diaper for the entire hallway to see. Like, all these kids were there and would laugh and whatever. And I gave him some nice little taunts to say back, and thankfully it helped him. I'm glad. But he was about to take his life, and he wrote to me, and he said he was about to take his life, and I was devastated to hear it. And, you know, he's not the first person who's been suicidal. There was a guy who was I think he was in his early 20s or whatever. I guess some coworkers found out, and he was mortified, and, you know, I have a duty to do, and I'm not going to give up on y'all. So, there you have it. Thanks for watching.